Alright guys, so welcome back once again. I'm sitting here with my friend. She's an automation tester here in Germany. She got a job almost like 1.5 years back directly from India to Germany. Now that you have acquired a lot of experience here and we are really interested to know how was your journey like so far. What advice do you have for all those QA testers who are watching us? We just will get into a lot of details. Make sure that you watch today's video till the end. Do you want to give us your introduction?
I'm from basically Surat and I did my graduation there. I then moved to Pune. I did my master's over there. And then I had overall 6.5 years of experience when I started applying for the job in Germany.
What are your core skills?
I started my career with SQL developer, but then I moved to testing. So then I was into manual testing and gradually I groomed myself into automation testing, DevOps activity, Jenkins, basically into automation.
Do you still remember the platforms what you used to look for jobs?
Yes, so I basically started applying from LinkedIn. But then I found that there was Stack Overflow. In fact, I found my job through Stack Overflow, and you have a very good job options in Stack Overflow website, and you can find like which company sponsors your visa. So from there, I got my first job. Like I got a job from Stack Overflow itself. So there's LinkedIn and Stack Overflow, which I would highly recommend.
What's your thought on resume and cover letter?
So it's like pretty important to have a very good and precise professional CV because here they just want very accurate CV, a detailed project oriented, what all your roles and responsibility was in each of your project and what all the tools, technologies you worked on in each of your projects or assignments. So that is important, and cover letter is must. I applied few companies without cover letters, but then I was rejected. So cover letter is must. You should have a proper cover letter defining which job and why you are applying for that job.
Let's proceed towards your actual interview which happened, which got you this job. What do you have? Can you give us a deeper insight of how many rounds of interview you had? What questions did they ask you? What sort of challenge were thrown on your way, which actually got you this job?
There were around total 5 rounds. Firstly, HR would send you an email to get to know like what is your convenient time for a phone call discussion, and HR will ask you the questions related to your salary expectation. Firstly, they have like a very pretty agenda, so they will just tell you that what we are going to do in this call. So they will ask you about that. We'll brief you about the company, about the roles and responsibilities. They will ask you to introduce yourself, your skills, why you are looking for Germany, why you are selecting this particular company in Germany, and what are your motivations, and what salary expectation, and how soon can you join the company.
So, this is first round?
Yeah, this would be like HR questions.
Okay.
And once you have answered this, HR would get back to you within 2 to 3 weeks. In case there's no holiday, then maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Then I had my first technical round, which was around 1 to 1.5 hours. That was with my team lead, and
all verbal.
All on Skype call.
Like talking, nothing.
Nothing so far as on coding language.
So this is second round.
Yeah, this is second round.
Okay.
That was
what questions were asked?
So it was about QA questions. They started with basic testing questions, testing techniques, testing methodologies, like what type of testing techniques are there, what are the testing methodologies. They asked some scenario based questions, which like they gave me one particular scenario and how will you perform the testing for this scenario, or what all types of testing would you perform. Write some test cases, like the company was they have their own enterprise edition, so they had some scenarios and they were like, okay, write two test cases for particular scenario. So it was basically scenario based questions. Then it was more often they started with manual testing and groomed into automation, so it was more often like API automation, HTTP methods, status codes, and Java, JavaScript, Selenium, all the Selenium methods, Selenium frameworks, and basically all technical questions.
Okay.
And,
so this was second round.
This was second round.
Okay.
After clearing this, I got an email regarding completing an assignment. So they sent me an website of their actual website, and they asked me certain scenarios to automate end-to-end flow, and asked me a GitHub URL where I will send my code and they can run and check. So there was 1 week time given to me to complete that assignment. They were around 7 to 8 automation scenarios which end-to-end flow I had to complete, like creating entire framework and everything, and give them a GitHub URL. So after that, then within it was 1 week's time. So I have to write and send them. And after that, clearing that round, they have another round with senior developer where they will discuss your code. So like they have a Skype interview where they will put your code also in front and they will ask like why you have written this way. So just to check that it is you who have written the code. So they will question you like, can it be more optimized? Can it be some other loops or other conditions you can use over there? So that kind of question, that was around 1 hour discussion. And after clearing that, there was a final technical round with like not technical, it was more often a managerial round with IT director.
Okay.
And in that it was more often management questions like how will you deal the conflicts in your team, how would you put up your point if you have like certain tasks to be given, then will you discuss with your team or you will just take it on your own and start working. So what kind of person you are, like more often they wanted to judge what kind of person you are and how flexible you are with learning, like what would you prefer, you will prefer your current existing technology or you would be more often to groom in new things. So such kind of managerial questions they asked me in that round. And yeah, after that, after 2 weeks, I got the HR call that okay, everything is fine and we would like to offer you the job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait. So in your explanation, you said on first round,
yeah,
HR asked you what's your salary expectation.
Yes.
Did any of the other managers also get into this discussion towards the end or no?
No. It was only HR that would ask you for the salary, and no other would ask you anything.
I don't want to know exact salary.
Yeah.
I just want to know what range are you getting for, or imaginary figure, someone who has 6 years of experience. What range can they look for?
So that's what was fallback for me, to be honest, because normally for a 6 years experience, if someone is from India, I would say you can expect a range of 50 to 60. And when I was hired, I was like, okay, I thought I was underpaid. So I would expect someone, if you're looking, then you can check the Glassdoor for the good salary, what you expect. But normally it should be around 50 to 60.
But you were paid less?
Yes.
Okay.
I was paid less, but then...
Don't be desperate.
Yeah, I was paid less, but my priority was different. I wanted to move Germany, so that was my priority. And make sure that you just get paid, that you get a blue card. So that is must, that you should ask the salary that you get a blue card. There is a typical salary for IT. IT comes under skilled employees.
Yeah.
So for skilled employees, you have less salary for the blue card. So just make sure that you get a salary as per the blue card.
If you were a recruiter right now, and there's a candidate who's watching us, what will you judge this person on? What is that 2 things you're really looking for this in the candidate from a technical point of view?
Yeah, so I would look for someone who is a JavaScript developer, because I would say like currently what skills are required for a QA, it's JavaScript, which is latest in the market. Playwright tool like Selenium, I agree, we worked on it and past experience, but currently if you're looking for a job, JavaScript is definitely a must add on in your CV. So I would look for someone having that kind of experience, and also a bit of DevOps or any of the cloud related knowledge, because what I see, like a lot of companies are migrating to that. So if you have a bit of Jenkins or DevOps related experience, it would really add your CV a lot. So your chance of being shortlisting would be right higher. It would be like on top 1 for the companies.
What tools are people right now using on the top?
Yeah, so currently it's Cypress, WebDriver IO and Playwright. They are like latest in the market, which any company would prefer. Like Selenium is must, but as of now, if you look for the market, there's like Playwright, Cypress, and WebDriver IO. These three are like on top priority.
And what about manual?
Manual testing is pretty low. You can work on it, but yeah. So functional testing is more often over here. So if you are a performance tester or a non-functional tester, then it's not a good thing. Like you need to groom on other skills, because functional testing is preferred much over here.
Thank you so much for coming on the channel, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, and we're gonna see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.